Okay. All right. Now, Samantha, she's been playing basketball for me since what? Second grade, third grade? Okay, third grade. It's been a while. She's very versatile. She plays a little bit of point, a lot of wing, a lot of post. She does a lot of things really well. One of the biggest problems you have with girls at any level is getting them to shoot the ball. I mean, they can be wide open 2 feet from the basket and they won't shoot the ball. I don't have to worry about that with this young lady. She will jack it up. And you know what? That is a good thing because either it goes in or we get rebound possibilities. And very important, when we get a couple of those 15-foot shots, it's kind of nice to get an easy one once in a while. She plays pretty good defense. She understands the game real well. She's played for several years. We didn't get her on the middle school team. She was just jumping up and down with pom-poms or something. Are you doing that next year too? Okay. As long as you come support us, right? Okay. All right. Good job, young lady. Miss Frida, where are you at, young lady? Good job. All right. Emma's another in the middle. Okay. Emma, first year player, really improved very, very rapidly. And Coach and I know, because we've seen it in practice all the time, one of the most consistent persons in making a lay-in in practice. And in the game, she scored a couple points. Scored your first basket in that tournament, didn't you? And it was a big basket. We were down by 1 with about 40 seconds to go. The ball gets past her, first-year player. She nails it. We take the lead. Okay, that was a lot of pressure. Just ice water in her veins. It didn't phase her at all. She did a great job. She really picks the game up quick, and we hope you continue playing. Did you have fun? All right, great job.
Made a lot of progress.
All right, and you know, I know they're not twins, but I swear up and down they are. They're always together. Emma Thulin. Now, I caught this young lady at my basketball camp this summer, and I was really quick to like, you play basketball, aren't you? We had the drill. It's called the chicken drill. You get 2 people in the center circle to dribbling the ball, and the idea is you got to take the ball away from the other person without the ball being tipped. And this is boys and girls, 5th through 8th, and you know we had brackets, and the winner would keep going. And the 2 people that were left, including the 8th grade boys, was this young lady, 5th grade girl, and another girl that's in here, we'll talk later about her, who's a 6th grade girl. Beat out all the 7th and 8th grade boys. Great job. Okay. All right. She's it was your first year playing basketball? Second year playing basketball? So that's why she picked it up so fast. But she definitely, depending on how we wanted to go lineup wise, whether we wanted to go quick or whether we wanted to go big, or whether we wanted to go with a lot of ball handlers. She started a lot. She's one of the better ball handlers on the team. She did a great job, and we look forward to watching your basketball career throughout Cornerstone. Okay? Good job. Claire, come on down there, lady. Okay. Now, it took me a while to figure out the girl's name. Apparently, her name's Julia, but she likes to go by Claire, and you know, it takes me a while because I'm looking at the athletic registration. Julia. And the other Julia, what? But this young girl is the and it's not even close. If we were to line them up in the parking lot outside and do a race, she is the fastest girl on the team. And it's not even close. This girl is just lightly fast. And she really picked up defense pretty well. And as the middle school coach, I look forward to seeing her as she comes up to me and teaching her how to use that speed. Because it makes it easy when you can take another girl like Lauren who usually picks up the point and put someone else on usually lightning fast, and it takes a lot of pressure off the other girl. She did a great job, and it didn't faze her. My daughter darn near cried over it, but we tried so hard to get her to score basketball last game. And she's like, that's all right, it's okay. My daughter said, I wanted to score. She had great opportunities, and but you're going to score in the future. Where you're going to score is you're going to steal the ball and you're going to fly by everybody and get a lane. That's what you're going to do. Keep it like that. All right. Good job.
Good job.
I didn't call your name yet. Rachel, where are you at, young lady? All right.
Somebody have 133 in here?
Wait, no, 134, sorry.
All right.
133 wasn't, the people.
Now, Rachel, turn around and hold on. You know, there's certain things you can't coach, and height is one of them. And we were blessed. We had 3 girls with some height, and the very first practice, we had like 2 practices, and none of the 6th graders could make it. Sammy made it a couple. But so I got a chance to see a lot of the 5th graders firsthand. And the first thing I noticed is not only is she tall, but she's coordinated and she can shoot. And that's 3 really good things. Tall, coordinated, and shoot. I was pretty excited about that. And she really started to understand defense and became a defensive presence down low. And it's so important to have great post defenders, because when you have someone down low who plays great defense, you can gamble out front for the steal, knowing that you got someone behind you to cover your back. She did a great job with that. And she's got a nice little shot from about 8 feet. Okay.
Really developed a nice shot.
Really developed a nice shot. And you're going to see more and more from this young lady on the offensive end, right? Yes? Good job.
Good job, Ralph.
Tiffany Mason. You know, you can ask a big sister Tiana. It is tough playing for a coach's. Your father was a coach, because we expect so much. But Tiffany's been playing basketball since she was in 1st grade. She's got a pretty good skill set. She's a pretty good shooter. She's a good all-around defensive player. But probably the biggest thing that she does so well, she understands the game. She really understands the game. Which would explain, since she was in her mommy's tummy when her mommy was assistant coaching her older sister's team. So she's been around basketball before she even had her eyes open to the world. She really understands the game. She's probably, wouldn't surprise me if this young lady someday became a basketball coach. She understands the game well. The only thing we want to see her do is shoot the ball with authority more often. She does have a nice shot, and she's going to work on being more aggressive, right? Shoot the ball. Say shoot the ball.
She's a lot more confident than her.
Yeah, she's a very good ball handler. She plays the point when needed. She plays all 5 positions on the court. So, good job, lady. Julia. Let's go come on about this. Okay. All right. First year player. Once again, first year player. Got height. Gotta love that. Very, very aggressive. There's 2 things you want from a basketball player, especially when dealing with girls. Someone not afraid to shoot, and someone aggressive. And she is still afraid to shoot. So you need to get over that. But she's very aggressive on the defensive end. Came up with numerous steals, numerous rebounds, and it seems like always in the big time possession. We're playing at OES. It's a close game, and she came up with 2 or 3 steals down the stretch to help seal the game. Just a great defensive player. And I knew she would do well, I tried to tell her mom that she's going to do well. Mommy wasn't too sure, but now you know, right? Very, very good basketball player. Okay, and she's gonna turn into quite an all-around basketball player. She actually, my daughter actually worked with her shooting before she made her first shot. My daughter did a better job working with her touch than I ever did, and so listen to Tiffany. Help her shooting, but listen to me when it comes to defense, okay? Good job. Mary started. Yeah, you brought your fan club, Mary.
Mary.
I got nothing. Okay. Mary, like Sammy and Lauren and Tiffany, has been playing for me since third grade, fourth grade? It's been a while. She's been playing for a while. She's improved drastically every single year, but I think this, I was just talking to Lauren's dad, this has been her breakout year. She really has gotten more consistent, and offensively really came around. And did anybody notice the final 2 free throws of the season?
Yes.
Didn't even move the neck. It was straight up and straight down. Absolutely beautiful. The first time I go, that's kind of lucky. And then the second time I go, nope, that was lucky. That was skill. Wonderful shot making ability. I know that comes from Dad. She says Dad's been working with me. She handles the ball very well, very surprisingly well. And it makes things easy when you have a tall person that can handle the ball, because if they're giving the point guard a whole lot of problems, you just take your post, move them out, and have them play point. And if the other coach isn't very swift, they won't switch players. They'll have some big, tall, slow person come out and guard her, and she just blows right by. And we would do that for a while until someone figured out, oh, don't guard her, and then they put a guard on her, and then we put her back down on the post, and she'd shoot over them. So really makes things easy as a coach. You've done a great job. Good job. Good job. Okay, Lauren, come up here, young lady. We don't have a certificate for you, but I have something else for you. First off, we're going to talk about it. A lot of, especially the 5th graders, didn't get a chance to play with Lauren at all during practice. Because remember, those first couple practices were on Saturdays. Well, this young lady plays on numerous teams. One of them is a tournament team that she plays on every Saturday. So she didn't get a chance to play with her much. But I'm sure they were pleasantly surprised that very first game when they realized, hey, this girl I've never seen before, she's pretty good. But I've coached Lauren since 3rd grade, right? Yeah, it's been a while. But what's impressed me the most is her leadership ability has gotten stronger and stronger and stronger. Early on in her career, it was take the ball in one hand and go to the basket and once in a while pass the ball. Now she runs the team, she passes the ball around. There's one time in the huddle, I can't remember who we were playing, I think it was the first time against OES, I said, why don't you kick the ball? I want to get everybody else involved. Just get a lead first, make it everybody involved. But she's cognizant now, she understands that it's a team game. And I watch her out there working with the first-year players. You know, you need to be in this position, you need to be in that position. So it's great leadership ability. You're a phenomenal basketball player, but the leadership ability is what's more impressive to me. So, but on the subject of phenomenal basketball player, okay? We at the end of the year we'll have our champions character. Is that what Teresa's calling it? Banquet. We'll all come together, and so we're going to give out a Timothy Awards based on character and leadership. Skill is important, but that's not what that's based on. It's being a Christian, showing leadership, and showing character. But here tonight, we're going to deal with basketball ability, and that would be our MVP. And I'm sure if we all took a vote, it would be no shock. It would be you. Good job. And I want to shout out and thanks to Mr. Longchamp here. Greg really understands the game, especially being a post, where I was a guard. Of course, as I've gotten a little older, a little slower, a little heavier, I post up more, but I think like a guard. Though she didn't get a chance to run the concessions, but behind the scenes, you guys might not know that my wife Tanya back there is the one that does all the purchasing for concessions and keeps track of what's going on. And thank you very much, Tanya. Couldn't have done that without you. And all you parents that help drive, help, I gotta go somewhere. Would you please watch the kids? I mean, I just couldn't have done it without you. This has been an absolute pleasure. Randy was asking me before, did you have a lot of fun? And I go, I enjoyed coaching the middle school team. The JV was undefeated. The varsity lost every single game. If it wasn't for the JV, I wouldn't have made it through that season. But you know what? I thoroughly enjoyed working with these girls. Not because you guys had a great record, but because you guys worked hard and did everything we asked. And not once did we hear any whining or complaining. Now you might have whined and complained when you got in the car after that, but you didn't whine and complain to me, so thank you very much. Thank you, ladies. Thank you very, very much.
Thanks, Rob.